What's going on, people? It's Mr. Dore back again with another podcast. I hope everyone's fit and well. Yes, I've not been well, so I've not done much videos or podcasts. So, people, bear with me. I'm not well, but I had to do one because we have got, for me personally, the team I really, really hate, Liverpool on Saturday. So I thought we'd do a podcast, get these two on as well. So people, get your score predictions now. I've done a poll as well, so who's going to win? Liverpool, Forest, draw. If you don't know, you don't know. So please get in the comment section now. Shout out to my sponsors as well, to Alan Hodge and Far Wide. They're kindly sponsoring my channel to the whole of the season. If you want to know anything more about them, the link is in the description. So you know loads about Alan Far and Wide. Right, let's get the panel in. We've got a special guest next to Steve, but you can't hear me because he's got his headphones in. But how you doing, Steve? And how's Dylan?
Yeah, I'm good, Ben. And like I said before, we went on air. Dylan's had his tough out today, so he's recovering from that. So.
Before we do that, I said to Steve, people in the chat, do you think Steve should give him at least a $5? He's had his tooth taken out, and he's not even treated him. This is shocking behaviour. So people in the chat, do you think Steve should at least give him? No, you know what? Let's up a bit. Make it a tenner. People in the chat should give his son Dylan a £10. Dylan can't hear now. Dylan, £10 from your dad.
Shake your head, Dylan. Shake your head.
Dylan, do this. So shout out to Dylan as well. And people in the chat, make sure he has £10 from his dad. Next up, we've got the man himself, Simon from Tricky Talks. How are you doing, Simon?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Ben. Sorry you're feeling under the weather, but hope you feel better soon and get ready for Anfield on Saturday.
I have to. If I go to Anfield like this, I've seen for resulted people. Last time I was really ill was Sheffield United away, and I was really, really ill, but I still went on that. So, but yeah. It needs to go. I'm gonna have a long sleep tomorrow. I hope it'll go away. But yeah, last 2 days, people have not been well. So hopefully,
honey and lemon, Ben. Get some honey and lemon down there.
I've tried everything. But yeah, it's been a long 2 days for me. But hopefully tomorrow and Saturday morning, I will recover. Right. Before we do start, people, like I said, I've asked Steve and Simon and people as well. Where is it? Where will I put it? People in the chat, can you name the player who's played for both clubs, who's played for Nottingham Forest and Liverpool? So, people in the chat, just one club, don't put loads, just put one player who's played for both clubs. Okay, so throughout the show, you can put players in and that. So, Steve, give us three who's played for both teams.
Right, I got two straight off the top of my head. Paul Konchesky.
Yeah.
Nico Williams.
Yeah. One more.
Oh, Simon's gonna have to help me out here, I think. Simon, help.
There's a clue.
Oh.
Simon, don't give him no. Don't give him no clues.
Oh, who did that now?
Oh, I know it.
Simon, help. Give us the clue.
Sorry, I'm not able to. Sorry.
Right. Stop.
Go on to Simon and come back to me.
Right, Simon. Because Steve's name 2. Can you give us 4?
Nigel Clough.
Well, not Nigel Clough. Yeah.
Oh, I go on.
No.
I got one.
Saunders.
I got one now.
Dean Saunders.
Dean Saunders, yeah.
Larry
Lloyd.
I got one.
Larry Lloyd?
Yeah. Played for Liverpool.
Yeah.
He's not on here, that's all.
And John Joe Shelby.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I got one.
Go on.
Stan Collymore.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
You know what? Because
Chris Woods.
Right.
I found my list and it did it did say.
I'm gonna throw I'm gonna throw a real random one up now. he may have played for Liverpool reserves or in a cup. Paul Anderson?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he did.
Why is he not on this list? Did he play for him? No.
That's what I mean. Did he just play for the reserves on the 20s? Maybe not first team.
He played.
He was certainly on the books of Liverpool for sure.
He was back at the box.
Yeah.
But he didn't play.
Yeah.
Right, people. I know. Let's go for the chat. How you doing, Kev? Colin as well. People, if you want to be a member like Colin, please do. I'm at hospital again last night, mate. Oh, Kevin, I hope you'll get better, my friend. I hope it's not bad, but I hope you got really better, my friend. Pada Iris says Nico Williams. That's definitely one. Morning, last. Sorry to hear about you, but I know I am getting better, Justin. I hope I am. Just says Stan Collymore. Give him store, Simon, and I hope you're well. I'm not 100% well. I think I'm 50% well after one visit earlier. Blah blah. Just get some. What would you say, Simon? Steve? Honey and lemon.
Honey and lemon.
Honey and lemon, Eve. That's what you need. That's what you need. Stan. Yes, Stan. Oh, Cal, I hope you're well, my friend. I hope you're well. Ben, okay, buddy. I think that's what I need. I need something. I need something. Clough from Awani. Did see that?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
He played for Liverpool. No. I know he's on Liverpool's box, but he's not playing for it.
I think it's another case of like Anderson on the books but never actually played.
That is true. Michael said, goalkeeper. Who? Sam, is this your? This your?
Grizovic. He's that the one that used to play for Coventry.
Yeah, but what was he?
He didn't play for Forest though, did he?
No, I don't play Forest.
No,
unless it's another one. Unless it's not the Steve Grizovic that we know.
Yeah, Jack Hobbs. Jack Hobbs. He's like Anthony. He didn't really play for Liverpool.
He must have been a youngster at Liverpool because he went to Hull, didn't he? And then Forest.
Yeah.
So the list I've got. Oh, people, carry on. Well, if you just join.
Yeah, there's going to be more coming to head now.
Name him before we change over.
I've got another one as well.
Go on, Simon. You go first.
Divock Origi.
Yes. Steve?
Do you know what? There's a player, I don't know why, something's in there telling me he's a loan player in there somewhere. We had someone on loan at some point from Liverpool. I don't know why.
I think Simon said it.
Someone said it?
I think Simon said it.
No, I don't think so.
On loan for Liverpool, sure you did.
No,
it wasn't. No.
I
know what you mean, Steve. Yeah, somebody.
There's a player there. I know. Yeah, like a Liverpool youngster or a player who just a fringe player we had. I don't know why. It's just something's telling me in my head.
Yeah,
not giving me the answer.
Wasn't he a youngster at Forest and he moved to Coventry? I don't know.
Don't know actually.
I don't know. I don't know. I'll try and Google that, but I don't know.
That's interesting.
Ivy Lloyd, I think Simon said that.
You know what though? You know, with going back to the keeper, was he could have been linked with Stuart because Stuart Pearce, wasn't it? Didn't he come from Coventry?
He come from Coventry as well. Yeah.
So it could have been a thing where I don't know the link. I don't know. I've never heard of that one before though.
So, people in chat, what do you want to keep on writing down who played for Liverpool and Forest? If you want to, just keep writing them, and at the end of the show, we'll say who played for both clubs. Right, we've got a massive game on Saturday, if you both know, and people in the chat, if you know. Like I said, people get your score predictions in now. I've done a poll in the chat as well to see who do you think is going to win. Forest, Liverpool, draw. If you don't know, get the standing now. Let me start with you, Steve. As you know, we beat him last year, 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
This time it feels different because we went there last year thinking we're going to lose. We're going to lose because they're fantastic, and now they've lost 6 and 7. But can we get a win? And people in the chat, can we get a win? But Steve, can we get a win?
Yeah, of course we can get a win. Of course we can get a win because I was thinking about it earlier when you asked the question, when you give me the criteria of the show. I was thinking to myself, comparing it to last year, and like you said, they started quite well last year, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then we went down one. But this year, is it a case of probably the best time to play them? You know, I got there's a few Liverpool fans in work with me saying they fancy Forest to turn up and do something. Is that them playing reverse mind games, maybe a bit of psychological there, or being a bit like, oh, you're going to win it and feel it's easy now? Nah, I'm not buying that, because they still got world class players. I mean, it'd just be like some of them players turn up now on Saturday and put a performance in, isn't it? But that being said, they're not brilliant at the moment. They are so wide open, Liverpool at the back. They're easy to get at their back four. The keeper is not Alisson. He's nowhere near the grade he is. The back two, Kouyaté and Van Dijk, haven't got the pace they have. I'm hoping they play the Kirk as a left back, because he seems to go wandering. And if we can exploit that, but they might go with Robertson on left back. Slot doesn't know his best team, does he? He's got these world-class players, and he just doesn't know what to do with them. So I think going there Saturday, we've got to go there confidence. I mean, we've only lost 1 in 5. They've lost, what do you say, Ben? They've lost 6 in 7, is it? Or
7, yeah.
Something like that, 6 and 8 or whatever. So, of course, if they turn up, they could turn us over. You know, they are, like I said, they have got world-class players. They've got very good players. Yeah.
Can you remember? Can you remember? Sorry, Steve. I think it was Man City. Man City, they were in a rubbish form, and we played them, lost 3-0, and then after the next game, they lost 5 on the bounce. I'm like,
why yes, yeah, and I remember saying that to you at the time with Man City. Yeah, they were poor at that time, and they just brushed it aside. Yeah, but no, I think there's vulnerabilities there we can exploit. I think Dyche will do his homework on that, and if we can exploit it, I mean, we haven't got the pace like last year. Like we had Elanga, which I don't get, which set up the goal last year on that counter. But I'd be interested. I'm sure we get to our prediction for the starting lineup later on. But I'd be interested in which way he goes, because if we can get that done, like I said, the back four is not the strong. It's not as good as it used to be. So definitely better. We can go there and get a result. But that's another thing if we do get one.
What's your thoughts, Simon? Can we get there, go there and get another win? Or do you think, like what Steve said, they're going to do like take all the anger towards us and just like?
To answer your question, any team can win at Anfield.
Yeah, like us.
Ben, we can put out a first 11 and win and can win. Whether we will win is the more pertinent question, I think, to ask. And I think we will win. I'm confident. I think I agree with everything Steve has said, actually, in terms of the way Liverpool are set up and playing at the minute. They're not. Now is the time to play them, having lost, what did he say, 6 out of 7 games. So the only danger to that, though, is they are a wounded animal, aren't they? And there's nothing more dangerous than a wounded animal. So we could be on the wrong end of a scoreline, but it is feasible that Forest are capable of doing the business. I think.
I must ask you, Steve. Like I said, I don't know if you yourself or the chat remember the way we played the first half. I think it was the first 60 minutes. We played it was like a diamond shape, didn't we? We suffocated them. Do you feel, as you state, do you feel we need to do exactly the same? Because they have got, like I said, they've got world class players. You can't just say, "Oh, we're going to beat them. It's going to be pretty easy 3 points." Do you think we need to suffocate them again? And because I know we haven't got Elanga and all that, but
yeah, but if you remember right, Ben, he was on the bench, of course. Him and Hudson-Odoi started on the bench last year. So, with Dyche being such a thinker, I think he will look. Of course, he looked back on the video last year. That's what they do. They analyse the last game, see the vulnerabilities, and also what Liverpool are playing like, which we touched on. So I think he will revert back to last year. Look at the way we set up. He may go to type, and maybe he'll start with the quicker players on the bench, and he'll go, do you know what? We'll go like we did last year. And if you remember right, our midfield last year was Yates, was it? Dominguez and Ward-Prowse.
And Dominguez, Ward-Prowse, and Gibbs White.
And yes. So if you go for type, I mean, what would you go for? Like compact the midfield. Like we've touched it, Ben, and McAllister, get at him, rattle him, he's done.
Ryan Yates rattled him for was it 80 minutes? Rattled him.
Yeah, rattle him. Don't let him settle, because he will dictate the pace of the game and everything. So for me, I would personally compact it, frustrate them, let the Anfield crowd get ratty, turn on them, quiet down they're quiet anyway after the first song they sing anyway. That's it then. That's all the atmosphere there. Just quiet them, just play our game, and then, like Simon said, there's really good chance we can get a result. I'm just glad we are kind of playing them now, but you just dropped a little thing in there, Ben, as well, about how we like to tend to turn some team seasons around, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, Liverpool are back now, and it's like, here we go, Dr. Forest again. Yeah.
Oh, don't say that, because I've been covering my mouth to all Liverpool fans this week, and I'm like, freak, say, what have I opened my mouth for? So,
but you know what, though, Ben? If you look at their form, they've got relegation form. Yeah. I know they're not going to get relegated, but if you look at their form, was it 6 and 7 or whatever? That's terrible. That form is
in Premier League games. It's in 6-7.
They've won obviously a few Champions League games there thrown in.
Yeah,
but the league they've been terrible. What I've seen of them, they've been awful.
And I've loved every single bit of it as well. Sorry, Liverpool fans, I've got to say it. We're talking about let's talk about individual players, and like I said, we're going to mention Anderson, and he's been every time when he came on against, who was it? Was it who did England play that England's last game?
Albania.
He come on, and was it Warburton for Crystal Palace?
Yeah, about 75 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah. Warburton, I thought, don't get me wrong, I think Warburton's a fantastic player. But when Elliot Anderson come on, I thought to myself, he doesn't play for Forest. This guy surely doesn't play for Forest. People in the chat, did you feel the same? He asked for the ball, he wanted the ball, and he made things happen. And I thought to myself, this guy's worth more than. I don't want to go over the top. He's in that 80 million bracket, I feel. So Forest fans in the comment section, how much do you feel Elliot Anderson is worth? Realistically, not go over TT. I'm gonna ask you, Simon. Is it good to see like an England international playing for Nottingham Forest? And how much do you think he's worth?
We had this exact conversation on our Tricky Talks pod that was out early this morning, funnily enough.
People, send me a link. I'll put it in. I'll put it through.
Yeah, we were having this conversation, and Mollo likened it to when Declan Rice went from West Ham to Arsenal for, what was it, 115 million. And Elliot Anderson is at a very similar age to what Rice was when he transferred, and he's playing absolutely lights out in a minute. And you've got to think that 100 million plus is a realistic figure to think that what he might be worth on the open market at the minute, and that can only increase if he performs well at the World Cup as well. So you think about what his value might be at the end of the summer if he plays well for England in the USA, Mexico and Canada. And so he's got to be worth 120 million easily right now, I think.
Steve, what's your thoughts? Do you think...
he's definitely worth 80 to 100 million. And unfortunately, there's a downside to all this because there's more eyes on him, and there's less likely we're going to keep him.
That's a good thing, though. Everyone expects us that, though, to be more eyes on him.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the way the football world is with PSR and the way the big clubs come in and circle, and we're not going to keep him. The way he's going is it's going up like that, And I'm just hoping. We've mentioned this about Gibbs right before when he was at the, when he was on top of his game and we thought he was going to go for 100 mil. I hope he doesn't go to a club that's just going to ruin him. Or just get lost in the shuffle. Like I always say, get lost in the shuffle. He has a couple of good games. There's one bad game, gets dropped. You got to, bring him on. He's still our player. I'm not going to sound like he's not our player, but he's still our player. Enjoy him when we can. And I mean, if we can make, how much we signed him for? Was it 30?
Technically, it was 15 million because we gave them.
And it went up. It was going up then. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he might go abroad. we're all saying he go to Man United on you. He might go to Madrid. Have been sniffing. So
yeah, they are. They have been sniffing, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine him in that just holding in there, and he can feed off to players like the wingers and Mbappe, and because when I'm watching Anderson now, right, for me, I don't know if you guys agree, he demands the ball in tight areas, right, and he gives it off. With him, you need playmakers in front of him, because for me, I don't think his downfalls are he can't. I don't think he's a goal scorer. I never really confident when Anderson lines up a shot he's going to score from 30 yards or from a free kick, and I feel. I don't know if you agree as well. You know, he doesn't really dissect the team with a pass or like a through ball in a way consistently. That's what I'm saying. So for me, he picks up the ball deep, drives forward, and plays it off. And that's why he's linking up there with Gibbs White and so on. Oh, sorry, I just dropped one of my headphones.
Shocking behaviour.
But this is why Declan Rice was scouted, because a very similar thing. Why the similar things there, because with Declan Rice it's quite similar. He picks the ball up, drives forward, passes off into the flair players, and that for me is why. Yeah, when I'm watching him play, I'm like this. And they mentioned commentary, didn't they? The way he demands the ball and go like, "Give me the ball, I'm going to feed it to the players who can play." Or, the forward position. So he's got. Ben, this has been mentioned before. Is he going to be more number 6 now?
6. He's not a 10.
No, he's not. And that's what I mean, Ben. He's not a 10. That's why I'm on about that little bit of X factor in the final third. I don't think he's quite there yet.
Can you remember? I did say he's not a number 6. I kept banging to everyone. He's not a number 6 at all. But
the way he's going out, Ben, he's far more number 6 than a number 10.
Yeah, and I don't think he needs that little bit of X factor in the final third, Steve, because that's not his role, is it? He's got Gibbs White who can fulfil that role. Yes. His job is as a 6. So I know you mentioned it was perhaps an area of his game that he's perhaps needs to work on as well as his goals. But that's not his job, is it, to do that? I don't think.
No, and this is why I always feel with Anderson when he gets in that final third. I know it sounds a little bit of a nitpick. I'm not confident in him scoring. He never looks quite comfortable. I don't. How many goals he scored for us now? I'm not sure, but
he scored in the final third against Leeds, technically, Steve.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh, Nicky Williams. Oh.
Yeah, only because Gibbs White was off. Anderson, how many goals he scored since he signed with us in the league? It's single figure, isn't it?
It was Spurs, Southampton, Leeds. Southampton, Leeds.
People in chat, how many goals? People in the chat, they might.
I think it's 3. I think it's literally 3.
It might be 3. Yeah, it is 3. Definitely 3.
So if we go by goals, and they have mentioned on commentary now that his goals return could be better. Like Simon just touched on, that's why he's dropping deeper and just giving it. And that's why he does for England as well. He's dropping in. And he's got all them flair players in front of him, which he can just go, you know what, you go and do that end of the pitch where I just mop up here and pick up the ball and play a bit like a quarterback.
Not for the Browns, though, Steve.
No.
No. People, if you do a massive favour, please do hit the like button. I think, will it work? Yes, it does work. Hit the like button like it does. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure everyone subscribe to Tricky Talks as well. I put the link at the top of the chat, so if you can listen to it after this podcast, please do.
Thanks, Ben.
Has it got all of you on there?
We're all on this week. Yeah.
Oh, is Molo on there?
Yeah, he's yeah.
Great. I'll mute him when he's on there. He is. Yeah, this is Molo now. Anson made more choices and played more balls in the final third than other midfield in the Premier has, and this is why it's so good. And I don't want to hear the cliche. Oh, just watch until he goes. But he's here. He's a Forest player, and we're going to see the best of him. And I think and this is what I want to turn it into. Gibbs White. Here's other guy. Who's this guy? Can't wait for the match. 10 quality players, so just like the pod, two quality blokes, and Ben Dore. Wait. Who's? Listen to me.
Thanks, Dave.
Like, Aussie Dave, we'll do a podcast. Okay, miss my friend. Leave me out.
I think, Ben, you should do a podcast with him, right? On the career and stats of Ryan Yates and Savona, right? And just debate it.
we're gonna have this debate of Mr. Ryan Yates and Savannah. We're gonna have it. So if you want to debate, maybe tomorrow, if I'm not busy, if I'm okay, we'll have this debate. So yeah, shout out to Aussie Day. Shout out to Aussie Day. Right. So we all talk about Anderson, right? And people in the chat, and we love Gibbs White, and Gibbs White. Like I think he's gone a bit downhill since he's gone. I know he didn't go to Spurs. Personal issues outside of football as well. He's scoring more goals with his head, so you can't complain. Do you feel? I'm asking you, Simon. Do you feel the criticism is right for him? Because all us Forest fans, we expect him to be like this, but it's not been like that, has it? Do you think it's fair criticism? Is Forest fans giving it to him? And people in the chat as well. What's your thoughts on Gibbs White?
I don't think there's any doubt that he's not played great, but I don't think it warrants any level of significant criticism because we need to get behind him. The only way he's going to get back to the form that we all know he's capable of is to have the support of his teammates and the fans and build up that confidence and that self-belief that we know he can show, because he's got something to prove now, having obviously been omitted from the most recent England squad. He's got to start showing some form if he's got any aspirations of getting in that World Cup squad. So, and I think that motivation will now be there and will drive him to recapture the form that we know he can. But he's got to play in order to do that. There's no point putting him on the bench because you can't get back to form if you sat on the bench.
Yeah, but Simon, again, you know when he said he needs to play his best form to get to the England team, and we know England got fantastic number 10s in Benham, Rodgers, who else is Foden. There's so many good players in the 10, and I don't say, Gibbs White is not going to try hard enough because he knows he might struggle to get in that World Cup because of these players. Do you think I can't bother because I'm not? I don't want to disrespect Gibbs White. I think he's a fantastic player. I'm not saying that. He just like he sees that Elliot Anderson now is a poster boy now at Forest now.
Yeah, I don't think professional footballers have that mindset where they think, I can't be bothered anymore. That's their job. That's their livelihood.
Yeah.
Every footballer strives to play for England. And I don't think, and he wouldn't be any different. I think, like I said, he'll use his latest omission for motivation and try and recapture that form. I don't think he'll sulk about it at all, actually, to be honest.
What's your thoughts, Steve, on Gibbs White?
I touched it earlier, didn't I, about, we were talking about the way we were talking about Anderson, we were talking about Gibbs White about a year ago, about being £100 million player. I think from what happened in the summer, and like you said, his personal issue and the Spurs thing, and, was he good enough for England? And then Tuchel wasn't really playing him, but now he's dropped him. But I have noticed one thing in the last couple of games, maybe that lack of focus with England. He can concentrate more on his club game now. So that distraction could be a benefit to us, if that makes sense. For me, would you go as far as saying take the captaincy? Sorry, my dog's on a bit of a moment there. Sorry, my dog. For me, would you go as far as, I know Ryan Yates is the club captain, but would you take the captaincy off him? That's another debate.
I personally don't want Gibbs White as captain. I want him to focus on what he does best, and that's my.
Sorry, my dog.
So I just don't.
Sorry, my dog. He's having a bit of a hissy fit.
What is it? Is it me? Does your dog want?
No, it's not you. Then it's not you.
Does your dog want to fight? Wants to fight? I'll come to yours now. Yeah, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, sorry, Ben. Yeah, it's just my point being is that for me, there's been players over the years. I can't remember the name of the player now. Was it a good flair player? Played up top, took the captaincy off him, and he was a better player. Because I feel with the captaincy sometimes this can be a distraction. It can encourage you going. It can help a player, but sometimes it can be a burden as well. So I don't know. It's just little things you could work on. But then when he signed the contract, maybe the Marinaki said to him, "You're going to be captain as well. You're going to be our leader." You look at that side of it as well. If you were to drop as captain, so it's all that side of it as well. I'm just thinking of tweaks you could make which could help him with his game. You know my point about the captaincy now. There's some players find it a bit of a bit of a burden. For me, the captain should be Milenkovic anyway. That's my personal opinion. Milenkovic should be the captain of Forest, but that's another debate. That's for another show, maybe, who should be the captain of Forest. But that's my opinions on Gibbs White anyway. But he's starting to show, Ben. He's starting to hit a little bit of form now, a bit of a purple patch with his goals.
He played well against Leeds, to be fair.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
My thoughts on his White, like I said, and this is going to twist everything. You know when he played against Real Betis, and he played right wing. Do you think he played fantastic?
Oh well, yeah, I think they all did, didn't they? Certainly first half.
He's not used to playing right wing, is it? That's the problem. And you always see him at that number 10 role. But people used to criticise Cooper when he played him right wing. But I thought when he played against Betis right wing, I thought he was fantastic. Do you think he could play there against Liverpool? Because if we do play this tree formation, maybe you can put him there. I don't know.
Maybe Liverpool is the wrong game to stick somebody out on the right wing, as you put it, given the fact that he's not played there for other than the Betis game, like you say. It's not a familiar role. I don't think you can put round pegs in square holes against Liverpool. You have to do round pegs in round holes when you're playing at Anfield, I think. And Gibbs White doesn't fit that, I don't believe. I think he would be much suited in his natural number 10 role against Liverpool.
Right, people, if you can hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Make sure everyone follows Tricky Talks as well. Let's talk about Dyche, man. I don't know if anyone has read there's an article about him today, and I've seen about, what did it say? I don't know. I put in the group still. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah.
When Ian Woan got when Dyche was doing contract talks, and when it was confirmed, Ian Woan was doing like bicycles around a car park and all that, and everyone had a debate about him, like him come to Forest or not, and he's come to Forest, and how many defeats has he had? Is it one defeat? No.
Yeah, Bournemouth
defeat.
Every manager loses there, so yeah.
Exactly. So forget Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth.
But it's come to Forest, right? And like I said, we're in this relegation fight. And I think, like I said, it's early days, but I think he's done a great job to keep us happy. What's your thoughts on Dyche so far, Steve? And people in the chat, what's your thoughts on Dyche? Do you think he's done a good job? Do you think he should do better? What's your thoughts, Steve?
Part of the Bournemouth game, what's he done? He's done nothing wrong, has he? I mean, we beat Porto, one of the favourites to win the whole thing. We brushed aside Leeds. The game in help us out, Crumstats, were it? No, that was there for the taking. I mean, if Gibbs White puts that pen away, I think we go on and win 2-3. Comfortable. They were one of the poorest teams I've seen in a while that Forest have played. And then help us out. No, this international break just cooks my head. Help us out. We had the game. We had a point, didn't we?
Stern Graz,
Man U, yes. Man U. And again, that game, the worldie at the end, again from a corner. We possibly should have won. I know a draw was probably a fair result in that game, but we could have won that. So, yeah, you can ask for more, Ben. I mean, we've gone back to type. We've kind of gone back to Nuno ball, if you want to call it that. All these terms you come up with, Ange ball and Nuno ball and all that. We're going Dyche ball now. And,
just say defensive. Just say defensive. That's
look, he's gone in there. He's clearly watched Forest for many, many years, and especially in Nuno, and seen how we played and gone, right, lads, let's get back to type. Let's play to strengths. Players enjoying it. Players know what they're doing. It's a system. Even the new players have come in, like Savona, Aussie Div. Even they are, going to the system, and it's working. And I mean, if we do go down the field and lose, I mean, he's not going to get judged on that, And because I hate using that term already, relegation scrap, but as we are now, we are. Go on to the next game, and he's going to just take one game at a time and just keep building them points on the board, and I think we'll be all right, Ben. We'll be all right. There's 3 worst teams in this league, and I know they are.
Yeah, I said at the end of the show. I thought to put in the memo.
Yeah, all right.
He's worse than the memo. Simon, like I said, Dyche's come in, and we always get this. People don't like. I hate this word so much, and I do apologise. Low block. I hate it. Defensive football. When I hear Forest fans, a few Forest fans, not saying all Forest, a few Forest fans say, "Oh, I hate defensive football. We should play attacking football." I don't think we're good enough to play attacking football. We didn't play attacking football under Nuno, and we finished 7th. We didn't play attacking football under Steve Cooper, but he kept us up the first season, and he got sacked second season. Do you think this type of football will suit Forest, Simon, to keep us up and progress in Europe and even win it? What do you think Dyche can do it?
Yeah, I think he can. I mean, in terms of the style of football that he's getting the team to play, it's probably more akin to Nuno's style than it was Ange's. That's for sure, isn't it? So, which means that the transition to that style of play is going to be a lot easier to manage, having had 2 or 3 seasons kind of playing that sort of style already, whereas obviously the transition from Nuno to Ange was completely different, which is why they struggled. So I think he can keep them up, to answer your question. I don't see why not. Like Steve said, there are worse teams in the division than Forest. But I think people have to understand it's a process and it's not going to happen quickly. They're not going to start climbing the table rapidly. It's going to be a gradual game by game by game sort of thing that they have to kind of look at. Much like they did last season. Every time you heard a player in an interview, it was take each game as it comes. And I think they're going to have to do something similar this season. I have no doubt they'll climb out of the bottom 3 at some point. But they've got to be patient. The fans have got to be patient with it, and it'll happen, I'm sure.
100%. Right, people, before we're going to talk 2 more topics as well, but we're going to Liverpool. And like I said, Steve said, the 3 worst teams in the Premier League as well. So people in the chat, what is your score prediction for Saturday's game? I put a poll as well. It's still there. How you feel Forest will do. I'm asking you, Steve, what player do we need to watch for Saturday? Because we know Liverpool are a fantastic team, but what player do you think we really need to watch on Saturday? Because like Liverpool, they got world-class players everywhere, aren't they? So what players do you think we need to watch?
I don't know the state of play with their injuries and international break, and if they've got any. I haven't seen nothing of note. But for me, yeah, obviously all the players haven't reported back yet, maybe, and they need to have their checkup and maybe pick up a few needles or whatever. But for me, it would be Eric Kitese, the striker, and for me is the guy in midfield, Schroedersley.
Oh yeah, he's a great player.
He's such a versatile player. He can slot into right back, into midfield. He can strike the ball from like 50 yards. It seems like score free kick. He's everywhere. He's got an engine on him. Because I think I'm not going to say it. I'll jinx it. Shall I say it?
Say it.
Because at the moment, Mo Salah is dreadful. He is
No, who's worse than him? What's the name? The German fella, Witz. Witz up?
Oh, Wurzel, yeah. But then if you've seen
something, watch him do something now.
Yeah, but if you saw his performance in a German shirt in the week, he looked like a world beater. But again, it's your surroundings, isn't it? Clearly, Liverpool, there's something wrong there. I've heard rumours, and it's just rumours from a Liverpool fan. He's lost the players in the dressing room. That's what I've heard. Yes, because that's why his rumours Klopp is going back there.
Great.
And that's what I've heard from an inside Liverpool, someone who knows a bit of inside knowledge, that he's lost it. And basically what he's saying is that he's got all these world-class players. He doesn't know what to do with them. And this is why he's like, players slot aside right back 1 minute. He doesn't like the left back the next thing. Then Isaac has come in. That's upset Edekike. And then Isaac's not even fit. I mean, it's just, yeah. This is why, Ben, my prediction is kind of like, I don't know which way to go. I really don't it's such a weird time to play Liverpool because they sort the form.
You reading this comment? Look at all these idiots wrote. These idiots.
You know what? Right, Aussie Dave. If Savona scores, right, on the weekend, he has to do a forfeit. He keeps on about my beard, right? He's got to do a forfeit.
If he scores in the right end, people like yes. If Forest win 1-0 and he scores in the right end, you got to do a forfeit.
Yeah. Aussie Dave's got to support England in the World Cup next year, right? When England got right, he's got.
You heard that, David? If he scores in the right end, I am coming for you. Even Yates, if Yates scores on Saturday, I'm still coming for you. So, but yeah, right. Before we get score predictions, and people in the chat, get involved as well. I feel Forest won't get relegated, but there's going to be 3 worse teams in the Premier League than us. We are in the bottom 3. It is what it is. But surely there's 3 worse teams. So let me ask you, Si. Do you feel Forest will get relegated? What 3 worst teams is there?
At least I would say Wolves, West Ham, and Leeds are worse than Forest, and probably chuck Burnley in as well. At the very minimum.
Yeah.
That's how it looks to me right now. However, if Forest start picking up results and slowly but surely climbing the table, there will be other teams worse than Forest as well. But those 4 are to me clearly worse than Forest as it stands right now.
Okay. What about you, Steve?
Yeah, I echo that. I go Wolves. Because them appointing Rob Edwards is kind of them going, you know what, we're ready for the championship in a way, because he'll be a solid championship appointment. And Leeds, unless with Leeds, the only thing with Leeds, they'll probably get rid of him, and depending who they get in.
Yes.
And they have got money there, so they can recruit in January. And also, I think Burnley flattered to deceive. I think, with their stats, like last year, they conceded something stupid like 20 goals all season. They've already almost conceded that already. So it goes to show the gulf in class. I don't think they have the caliber of player strong enough over 38 games to see it out. I don't think Scott Parker is that good. So for me, and I think with West Ham, I know you've got the Nuno factor there now, and they've still got players like Bowen, Paqueta. They've still got some very good players there who will get them out of it. They'll limp over the line, West Ham. I don't think they won't fly up the table. And I think the only 2, if I have to put my money on it, who could get sucked in, I'm not saying they will, but could, is Everton and Brentford. Only because Everton, I've seen them, they can be quite poor on the day. And Brentford, only because their home form is good, but I think, again, going forward, they can take some batterings away from home as well. So if there was to be 2 teams possibly being drawn into it, would be them 2. And that'll be it.
Okay.
But I think, Ben, we've got to, I think if you take the ratio of 1 in 5, lost 1 game in 5, if we take that to the next 5 games, that's only 2 losses in 10 games. I know you've got to throw a few European games in it as well, but if we can carry on that momentum, I think we'd be fine. I think we'd be mid to lower half.
There's a couple of other teams that could be drawn into it as well. I'm looking at the table now, and
me too. I'm looking at the table as well.
Yeah, Fulham are level with Leeds with the same record. It's only goal difference, and given Marco Silva's contract situation
Fulham won't go down.
They look like they could get dragged into it.
They'll get dragged in, but they always pull it out somehow.
And Newcastle as well seem to have been suffering from a Champions League hangover.
Now you've been drinking. You can't put Newcastle.
No, I didn't say they were going to go down. I just said they're down there at the bottom right now. So I think they're too good to go down. Given the old saying that we all knew once back in the early 90s, too good to go down. But yeah, I think that genuinely applies to Newcastle.
But Ben, with Newcastle, if you look at the performance, was it they lost to West Ham? And they lost to Brentford. They were bad, mate. They were bad. And I'm sorry, you carry on that form. You got to pull your finger out at some point because, like Simon just said, too good to go down. Slogan. I mean, is always that one team you risk us to slip. You got to, with Villa now, they started the season very poorly and then they just went woof. Newcastle have got to pull their fingers out because already there's murmurs of Eddie Howe under pressure, and it's a brutal industry, isn't it? Eddie Howe could be on thin ice soon if he doesn't pick it up, because them two before I watched the West Ham game, they were dreadful. They were really bad. And against Brentford, did they lose 3-1 to Brentford? Yeah, they lost 3-1 to Brentford.
Yeah.
They were really bad as well. So
I feel the three teams that will go down is Wolves, Burnley, and the most controversial one, I'll say, I think Leeds will stay up. They'll get a new manager in. I think Brentford will go down. Yeah, I feel Brentford will go down. That's what I know. The one against Newcastle.
Their home form is good.
Yeah, but
but again, is there a case there of like we were in the first season with Cooper? The home form keeps you up.
Yeah, I don't know. Like you can say Fulham and Everton and Newcastle, but
no, Newcastle they did.
Yeah, even like Brighton, like you keep throwing them in there.
Crystal Palace be fine.
Yeah, Palace will be fine, but I feel Wolves, Burnley, and Brentford. I'm saying it will go down. But people in the chat, if you disagree with any of us three, please do. Right, everyone score predictions for Saturday's game. I keep forgetting it's Friday. It's tomorrow. Simon's thinking. What the score prediction is? What is it?
I mean, it would be so easy to say Liverpool are going to win. It would be so easy because that's the obvious scoreline, isn't it? But I have every confidence that given their lack of form and the semi-resurgence under Sean Dyche, I have confidence that Forest will go to Anfield and win. I don't know if they will keep a clean sheet. So for that reason, I'm going 2-1 Forest.
I love that.
That's bold.
It is very bold. It is very bold.
That's
but,
bold.
We can dream.
Come on.
Well, saying Ben, you need to catch up on the prediction table.
Wait, you're a cheat. I don't want to hear it. You're Simon again.
No, I'm not. I'm just better than you, Ben.
When you say it now, I hope you put it in a group as well.
My heart says 2-2.
No. Stop giving me the heart and head. No.
All right.
What? Stop giving me the heart and head.
I'll go draw. I'm gonna go draw. 2-2.
Oh, it's good for us, isn't it, though, to be fair?
Oh, 100%, Ben. Of course we take a draw there.
Yeah, draw tickers as well. So you 1-1, you're saying?
2-2.
Oh, 2-2. Okay. 2-2. Oh. I'm going for Simon, what Simon said. I'm happy with a draw. But I think we'll win.
You know what they say about London buses? You have to wait ages for one, and then they all come at once, don't they?
Yeah.
That's exactly what you could think about a win at Anfield. What was it? First time in 50, 60 years last season, and now get another one this year. It's not too much to ask, is it?
I'm saying 2-1. 2-1, and Savonian scored the 90th minute winner. Even Ryan Yates. If Ryan Yates is scored in the 90th minute winner, I'm going on the pitch. I'll ban myself from Anfield. Nowhere again. I'm not doing that. People. Just tell you, I'm not doing that. Ryan Yates scores in the 90th. Oh, I'm going mad.
You'll be in the Mersey, not the Trent.
Yeah, I'll be in the Mersey. But yeah, I've got so many Liverpool friends. My brother sports Liverpool. I've got a friend called Terry who sports Liverpool. We've been back and forth on text messages and that. But yeah, I'm going for 2-1. 2-1 Forest. I'm praying to God. I've got to win. Not just because of it's football. I just don't like Liverpool. Can't stand them. But hopefully we do win. Right, it's been a great show. Thank you to Steve.
Well, hang on, Ben. Let's tie the show in with the players.
Oh,
Liverpool,
yes.
Forest.
Oh, yeah. Wait, so people.
I honestly can't think of any more.
Right, so people. At the start of the show, we said who played for both clubs. And hey, stop Googling it, Stephen. And you, Simon, I know you look like Simon's doing side eye. So
I'm not Googling.
So, any players that you know that play for both clubs that you've not said, people in the chat as well, get involved. Archie Davey, he's already said it already, Clough. And no cheating as well. Don't go on Google, and no cheating. So, go on. Anyone's here?
Daniel Ayala.
Yes.
Wow.
You didn't cheat, did you?
No, hands-free, look, not Googling.
wait. Your eyes okay?
Yeah.
Steve, come on.
Ben, how many are there on your list?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
And how many have we said so far?
That's 7. But there's players like from 1780s playing for both clubs as well, like Larry Lloyd.
Where's Marlowe and Gary Marriott when you need them?
So yeah, come on. There's got another 8 minutes of the show. Can you name him?
I think we've said about somebody in the chat put Nick Barmby, which is a great one. We didn't get.
Yeah, Nick Barmby.
Yeah, he played for as well.
Nick Barmby.
Yeah. Any more?
I can't think of any more.
If it's 70s and 80s, then
like I said, John Joe Solvay. Yeah, someone's already said John Joe Solvay.
Said that. That's my son.
Is that your son?
Yeah.
Shout out to Simon's son.
Danny.
Simon's son, is he cheating? If he is, then don't tell him. Because we know someone who cheats a lot.
He's upstairs, so he can't.
Good. Do you give up?
Yeah, I can't think.
I can't. If it goes back that far, Ben,
No, it's not. It's not. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked when I say.
That's what I mean. But it's one of them players I just mentioned earlier, like as in we've had him on loan or.
Okay, 1, 2. There's 2 players that you've missed out. Yeah, at least 2 players.
Right.
Yeah.
Just give us a slight clue. And what decades are we talking about, Ben?
One was on loan. I think. We brought him. He played for in right. One was left back.
Yeah. I said Paul Konchesky, mind?
No, not that one.
All right.
There's another one.
A left back.
Left back. There's left back and the defensive midfielder.
Oh wow.
It's not an obvious one, is it? Because I think we would
The
have
left
got it
back.
by now.
The left back was 2018, 2019.
Oh, Traore.
No.
No.
That was Arsenal.
Oh yeah. 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
That's Kranker then, is it?
Yes, I think it was. Yeah. Yes. People in chat, do you know who it was?
Not Robinson, is it?
Yeah.
Not Jack Robinson.
Yeah.
He's on Liverpool clubs, is he?
Yeah, he played both clubs. Yeah, so Jack Robinson.
He's a scout, I think. Robinson is a scout. Yeah.
And one more. It was 2013. Defensive midfielder.
Is that Billy Davis then?
No, it was before Billy Davis. I think it was. After Billy Davis.
So
I'll give you a clue that he's played
2013. 2013. Yeah. That was on Billy Davis. Alex McLeish and Sean Driscoll.
Was that in the second stint?
Oh right, yeah, because Billy Davis came after Alex McLeish.
Yeah, so the clues, the teams that he used to play for, people in the chat, come on, get involved. He played for Hull, Yeovil, Huddersfield, Leicester, Leeds, Huddersfield again, Cardiff, and West Brom.
Jesus, a lot of teams.
No, I can't think.
That's a lot of teams, isn't it?
Yeah.
Given the quality of the teams he's played for, I can't imagine he would have been that good.
He was all right. He was all
defensive midfielder.
He wasn't crap. He wasn't crap as they play Forest again. Not one of them players.
Defensive midfielder.
Yeah. You give up?
Yeah, I do. I can't think.
Yeah, go on.
Lee Peltier.
He played for Liverpool.
Such a memorable player for Forest, that.
Yeah.
He did actually score, though, didn't he? He did score one for us.
Did they?
Yeah, he scored against Cardiff away, I think I remember right.
Oh, yes.
He was quite a versatile player, though. You want Ben when he could play anywhere.
Yeah, he played like a
I don't know he played for Liverpool.
He never scored for Forest.
Yeah, he did.
I think he did, yeah.
He scored against Cardiff away.
No goals, no assists.
Well, I'm sure he did, unless he assisted maybe. What did you just say? No goals and no assists?
Or are we getting him confused with another player who played up front, Steve? Who was this?
Him.
Lee Peltier. Yeah, he was.
Yeah. I don't know. You've been Forest people. If you know,
I would never have got that. I know he is, but I never got him to play for Liverpool.
You're a fake fan. You should know all this stuff, Steve. At least you remember when he scored against Cardiff. What year was it then? Was it when he wasn't under that era. He was under Dougie Friedman, wasn't he? That era. Maybe
a little bit later on, I think Peltier was.
Maybe. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. Yeah.
2015, something like that. 2016.
Yeah, might be. Right. Great show, people. Well done to everyone who got their results and that. I think I came top. And Simon came second as well. It's been a great show. But people, Saturday's a massive game. I want to win. I don't want to lose. I don't want to draw. I want to win. A draw will be a fantastic result for us, but a win will be even more better. Because I will throw myself on Trent Bridge. If we win. Make sure everyone follows Tricky Talks. The link is in the description. Go and listen to them. Listen to Simon, Kate, Chelsea, and this guy called Molo as well. Well, Steve, he doesn't do the podcasts.
Sorry, Ben. I was going to say something else as well. Just quick. What you should do now, just a quick one. Once all the teams are confirmed for the World Cup next year, we should do a quiz on next year's World Cup of all the Forest of any current or ex-Forest players or in next year's World Cup.
Yeah,
that should be a good one for you.
See, Simon, something like you do for your podcast as well.
Yeah, I'll nick that idea, Steve.
Yeah, good one. Right, but that's it, people. Make sure everyone follows Simon. Make sure if you are rewatching this, if you agreed or disagreed with everything that we said, please get involved. I'll be there. Like I said, people have not been well. That's why I've done no podcasts or anything. So it's been under the weather. So yeah,
I told you, Ben. It's boredom, mate. It's boredom. It's lack of football. It is. It is. International breaks are the worst. I tell you what, right? International breaks are the worst weekends ever.
It's not that, Steve. You when you. I booked.
You get you down, Ben.
No, I booked my all my trips for Utrecht and all that. It's just,
all right, that's depressed too.
I am going to Utrecht, people. So yeah, look forward to it. Right, people. It's been a great show. The previous show, I might do on Saturday night. We'll come back for Liverpool. Saturday night, Sunday. I'm gonna do 2 shows. One Saturday, one Sunday. And yeah, hopefully we win. If we win, I don't drink, people, but I'm getting. I'll buy the way a nephew on shift.
If we win, Ben, you're going to have to do your show live from Trent Bridge, aren't you? If you're going to throw yourself.
Imagine Simon, stop trying to encourage me to do.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. It's fine. I'll let you off. You're not Molo, so I'll let you off. I'll let you off. All right, people. It's been a great show. Thank you, like I said, Simon and Steve. Make sure, like I said, everyone follows Simon. Make sure. Thank you again for Adam Holliff Far and Wide for sponsoring my channel. Like I said, people, their link is in the description. The vlog, African reaction. I'm definitely gonna do the stream on Saturday night, and do a stream Sunday night as well. I'm praying to God we win. If I don't, I'm going to get absolutely hammered by Liverpool fans. I'm praying to God. I'm going to church. If I'm feeling better, I'm not going to church Friday night. I'm not going to church Friday night just to pray and so I don't care. The first fixture, when this fixture comes out, I want to beat him home and away, and it happened last year, and it happened this year as well. So, God, please, right? I'm going. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. Up the bloody forest.